Should I have the last monster? No, it's actually Sam's. He's the one who brought them home. Oh well. Cue intro. Good morning, SHunSHiners and possibly SHunSHaters. Today is probably going to be full of a bunch of theoretical time travel related rants. Just heads up. I'm reading So You Created a Wormhole, The Time Traveler's Guide to Time Travel. Which, yes, I found it in the humor section, but it uses some real theories, and even though it's written as if it were real, it's like just really expanding on what these theories could potentially mean, I guess, in a slightly comical, humoristic way. Anyways, so what it says, also based on Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure, if I think of something that I want to do in the future to the present, meaning I would have to come back in time to do that, then theoretically it could happen as long as I theoretically in the future come back and do said thing. Then theoretically, if I said, like, for example, I thought in the future I'm going to come back to this point or a slightly earlier point and have all my homework done for the weekend, and so then I would find all my homework done for the weekend, it would only not create a paradox if in the future I come back in time and give myself all the homework for the weekend. I'm confused. It's like, okay, interesting. And the only reason I'm reading this is because I'm writing a story, or trying to write a story, that involves time travel, and so I want to get some knowledge about time travel from such a weird source, I guess. Awkward cut. Anyways, so basically, it said that if you go back in time and change something, a new divergent timeline will be created, and so even if you go back in time and step on an ant, that's all you do, and you go back to the present. Timeline B is still different. There's one fewer ants than there were previously in Timeline A. But unfortunately, you cannot go back to Timeline A, because if you go back in time and prevent yourself from stepping on said ant, that's Timeline C, where there's now two of you in the past. So it's just like, what the hell? Too many confusing timeline things, It's also the theory they use in Eureka for their time travel stuff. I think they discussed a similar thing with like timeline A, B, C, and all that kind of stuff in Eureka, so I'm pretty sure that's what Eureka used. Also said in another theory that the universe can't be destroyed by a paradox, so it's like if you go back in time and theoretically for some strange reason you want to kill your grandfather, if you were to kill him it would create a paradox, but the universe doesn't allow for paradoxes, so what it does is some random thing will happen to prevent you, whether emotional, physical, or something in the universe prevents you, like a piano falls on your head or something. So, I mean, first of all, why would you want to go kill your grandfather? Because that would make you not exist. Second of all, the universe is crazy. Time and stuff. I'm confused. Like I said, a lot of theoretical rants. Awkward cut. And now I'm reading about a theory where every decision results in another universe, the multi-universe theory. One of my favorite about universes, because that means that if I make a decision to eat peanut butter and jelly instead of peanut butter and Nutella, two universes form. One where I ate peanut butter and jelly, one where I ate peanut butter and Nutella. Whatever. Awkward cut. So my parents made me get out of the house and do some yard work. Apparently these leaves were not raked up last fall, and so I have to clean them up. Note to self in future, come back in time and rake these leaves for me, please. Well, I'm not being kidnapped again, but I'm going on a driving lesson with a friend of my dad's, so yeah. Well, I survived, he survived, the dog survived, so I think it was a pretty good driving lesson. And the most important thing I learned that my dad has been trying to tell me, actually, is sometimes you have to drive backwards to drive forward. While I was driving, my brother went with Sarah and James to Golix, but didn't ask my parents, which is a good thing, because when I got back and he did not want to have to come back to Golix, I can just go to my parents. I drove, and so yeah.
There's a vlog on the web featuring Ben Stock that he shoots every day as he walks and talks. If you're Bigfoot in the woods or producers in LA, you should stop all your shit and watch SHunSHineSHate. 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 Has nothing to do with Florida, but it's great. If you can't wait, don't get irate. Just stay in your sheet, cause it's SHunShineSHate.
I won't see you, you will see me.